The stock of the day is brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. With over 17,000 markets and extended trading hours, turn US earnings season volatility into opportunity. Get started at IG.com.
Stock of the day today is South32. It is the global mining and metals company with the likes of a portfolio of bauxite, alumina, copper, silver, lead, nickel, coal and manganese. Has a whole suite there. And it's also got a presence there, obviously in Australia, but also Africa and South America. Now, it's just released its quarterly update, reporting an increase in production for aluminium, copper, silver and nickel, but a decrease in zinc production on the quarter in the 6 months to December. Aluminium production increasing 5%, while alumina production declined 2%, and the company has reaffirmed its FY25 production guidance for all operations, apart from its Mosul aluminium, due to unrest in Mozambique, and has revised its cost guidance for the first half due to higher raw material prices for the aluminium chain, with some slowing anticipated in the second half. Taking a look at the stock, it is up around 1% in today's trade. David, let's start with you. How do you see it?
Yeah, I think today's production update was quite a good one. Across the board, it was fairly positive. The only slight miss was copper as far as their production numbers were concerned, but even still, they were up 9% on the last quarter. A couple of the highlights there were actually silver, where their production was up over 20% of the forecast and up 86% over the last quarter. And that's at a time when you've got the silver price actually doing very, very well. So, quite a good result. They've also announced that they've invested into American Eagle, which will give them a little bit more exposure to copper and gold in Canada. So overall, good announcement. And we actually like South32. I think it's a really good business. They've struggled a little bit as far as the market is concerned over the last few years, but I think their diversification across a number of different assets provides a good diversification for a portfolio, because many of our other resource stocks are focused on that iron ore or coal market. So, I think South32 is a good portfolio stock. We've got a buy, and our target price is $4.35. So I think that there's a bit of upside to it from here.
Yeah, all right. You're seeing substantial upside there as far as oils is concerned. Mark, do you share that optimism?
No. I think it's been a pretty poor performer, forgetting what their results are, which sounded good. If you look at their financials and what they've done over the years, I mean, they've been very flat for since about 2016 up until 22. They peaked at 82 cents EPS, and now it's currently down at 12 cents. Now, obviously, it's going to be lumpy because they're a commodity price taker as well. But their return on equity has been consistently below 10%, which is our minimum. There's been times it's been above, but its return on capital is currently 3.6 and return on equity is 4.2. So that fails. We wouldn't even look at it for us. It's at 28 PE at the moment as well, trailing, which is right at the top of the red, which is the top quartile of its range. So it's even though I'm not sure what the price has done lately, but it's probably because the earnings have come down, but the share price hasn't come down as much. So we wouldn't be interested in it at all.
Okay, that's definitive. No, then from Mark, whereas, a very different opinion there from David. It is a buy. That is our stock of the day.
The stock of the day was brought to you by IG. Turn volatility into opportunity this US earnings season with extended trading hours on over 110 key US shares. Get started at IG.com.